journey like it's an unpredictable journey. And my debut is in Shillong.
हमारा हपो classroom का डन बेटा मत की खन्ना भी ते दला अपने पदे का लोग another level का लोग very different.
लेकिन एक पैशन होता है, एक दिल होता है, वो जिंदा रहा.
I worked for an Oscar-nominated film, The White Tiger, as one of the sound engineer in that Hollywood film.
Macam liam haban agi kena na piyo itu opportunity, grab the opportunity.
The only thing is the discipline, right? Time commitment. That is lacking in all the industries. The importance of education is to come out of the darkness. It's not going back to the darkness.
In the South Indian film industry,
yes,
and in the Khasi film industry that we have here, like how is it like in one way, how is it related? And how is it disconnected?
The South Indian industry is full of technocrats. They are having a good technology. They have been working since ages. I've seen many filmmakers are struggling here because the exhibition cost is very high.
तो ऐसा नहीं है, अगर लोग करना चाहें तो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं और किसी भी स्टेज पे कर सकते हैं.
Again, the sad part is that no bank is coming forward to give a loan to you. Yeah, especially for filmmakers, on the entertainment industry. That is the biggest disadvantages in our country. Cinema is the powerful medium, right? Anything you can express. So the reflection of the society, what we are going to project, the independent filmmakers, they are always getting struggle. From that struggle also, if you are having passion, you can come forward.
Kublai pibaro nga di Mayborn Lyngdoh, but ngadap tagajing dokumen bahakani kapur ngadon lang baki puran baki aktor jong kani ka film thmai kapa ai kateng ka cafe lani kadukansha khndia chpang kani ka film kalong ba kani ka film kadai kata ka jingwan lang jong kini ki aktor ki ba pher ki cinema ki ba pher ki dan bare na South India dan bare na North India bat kumjuru na kani ka jala jungi ka North East hakasin ka baningkong nini i yaka film ka baladap haki lai tali ki kinten kata haktin Khasi haktin Tamil bat kumjuru haktin Hindi te nidan hakani ka por bakini ki ten shop baki puran ke bangi juong haktin jongi dengan penito ningkong ya Hemanandh te Hemanandh uday na ka Tamil film industry. We welcome you, Hemanandh.
Thank you so much. It's pleasure.
Yeah. Tingi dan ruha bat ni ya iba Anurag Jain. We welcome you, sir. Te iba Anurag Jain pada ide na Bollywood ila jo akroha kini serial kini ki art serial jong ka ZTV. Te we welcome you, sir.
आज लिखेंगे कल.
आज लिखेंगे कल. Kata ka diga kerteng jong ka serial ka baila ak. Te ni dan ruhang ni ya Svetlana. But kumju ya ida kini angut kideki puran ha kani ka film tingin pa sho ningkong show Hemanandh but ya kani ka interview ha kani ka janmit ninya karan ru ha ka tin English but ka tin Hindi ru malumala tangkat ba kin smuthu lam kini but kin la bakin jupa so Hemanandh, so tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, and where you're from, and what are the kind of works that you've been doing.
I'm Hemanandh, born in Tamil Nadu, studied from Pondicherry schooling, and then my college studies everything from North India, Delhi, and my life experiences, we could say everything, business, everything I learned from Delhi only, and now ended up with Shillong with CAFE DUKANSHA. Never thought of this journey, like it's an unpredictable journey, and my debut is in Shillong. It's a dream. It's like the dream. How come it is happening? Because in maps only we used to see the Northeast India, especially Meghalaya. I never know about Meghalaya, what is the culture is all about. Because from South people generally don't come up because of the cold weather and all. So finally, I've been there through Meshach Nongsteng. He came to me to a studio for some technical collaboration. So we just started just like that. And as far as my experiences are concerned, that I work in this industry for the last 14 years as a music composer, as well as a filmmaker and director for most of the music videos. And the sad part is like that, what you can say in film industry, the exploitation is too much. In every industry it is there. But here I worked as most of the time I worked as a ghost, where we don't get name. We only work and only for bread and butter we just. And later on, I just left that also. In 2016, I started my own production company, in the name of Moon Digital. So then we just started like Moon Foundation also, so that the young people get an opportunity to come up in the cinema industry. Whatever the exploitation we got, so this should not happen to the people those who are associated with us. So by the motto only I have started this Moon Digital. This company is almost like 7 to 8 years. We are successfully moving on. This is our first debut feature film. And I work with many prestigious projects. I could not name because of the ghost production and all. But the nameable project is like I work for an Oscar-nominated film, The White Tiger, as one of the sound engineer in that Hollywood film. And also I work for another one, French movie, Hollywood movie. I scored some music as well as some audio work in that area. So maybe get released very soon. So this is all about my little bit introduction. Being a medical student, I landed up in cinema. I landed up in music. It's totally an unpredictable journey. It's like doing cinema in Meghalaya. I always been thankful to the people of Meghalaya. Like the debut, they have given me love for everything for the last 18 months.
It's quite something. So we'll come back to you, Hemanandh, in a short while. So Mr. Anurag. Anurag ji, थोड़ा बताइए आपके बारे में, आप कौन है? Like आपने क्या काम किया है अभी तक, और थोड़ा हम लोग का जनता को बताइए.
नाम तो आपने मेरा बता ही दिया है. एज है मेरी 68. और मैं फरीदाबाद दिल्ली से हूँ. मैंने 1977 में भारतीय हिंदू नाट्य केंद्र लखनऊ से कोर्स किया था डायरेक्शन, एक्टिंग और स्टेज क्राफ्ट का, थिएटर. उसके बाद रोजी रोटी के मसले सबके साथ होते हैं. घर से निकाल दिए गए कि कुछ कमाओ कुछ करो, इस लाइन में पैसे तो थे नहीं. मैं चला आया दिल्ली, और दिल्ली में आके अपना बिजनेस सेट किया. लेकिन एक पैशन होता है, एक दिल होता है, वो जिंदा रहा. 60 साल की उम्र में आके मैंने बच्चों को बिजनेस सौंप दिया और मैं फ्री हो गया, और इस पैशन में दोबारा से आया. तो देखा मैंने यहाँ टोटली चेंज हो चुका था 40 साल में. मीडिया, उसका तरीका, काम करने के तरीके. तो मुझे इसे अडॉप्ट करने में फिर से अनदर 4-5 साल मैंने लोगों के साथ काम किया, तो थोड़ा सा हो गया. इस बीच में हमने करीब 40 के करीब शॉर्ट फिल्म्स की, कुछ गाने किए, उसमें एक्टिंग की, तो थोड़ा सा ठीक हो गया. उसके बाद हमारी हेमानंद जी से उसी सिलसिले में जान पहचान हुई थी. इसके बाद इनका फ़ोन आया कि एक फ़िल्म बना रहे हैं, उसमें आइए, उसमें कुछ काम कीजिए. इन्होंने मेरी एक्टिंग वगैरह उसमें देखी हुई थी, काम करने का तरीका देखा हुआ था, तो इनके साथ एसोसिएशन हुआ. पहले हम डर रहे थे कि एक्टिंग करें या ना करें, फिर उन्होंने कहा नहीं आप करिए. तो इस तरह से हम इस फिल्म में इनके साथ जुड़े.
थैंक यू, शुक्रिया. सो hakani ka por pat nidan ki angut ki puron ke bala lang khamatu ya kani ka film ka jongi ke bala ai kateng ka dukansha tingidan hangni ningkong ni Svetlana ibala akum isara hakani ka film te Svetlana ideiru I nahi ka school te Svetlana kani ka jing change jong ko profession nila manong tani ka jing kalyang ya kata ka jing trekam ka jong pi na ka classroom sha ka acting kalong ka ba kumno but to batai khandiat ingi ba kani ka film ka film ka ba ningkong go jong pi ne pla ju ak ha ki por ba kham chua
oi kani ka sing ka ningkong ya mga ak kani ka film but banya kran banya perkhat ya kata te hoi kala pher bha na po classroom namar ha po classroom adon beta marti khna phi te dala film pede ka long po ka long another level kalau very different te ka kala pher bakla bang te ka experience ru ka stanat bah ka pher te nang turu ka stanat mga yo ekene kala namar ba ngashi ong te ki khna ngashi mlem haban ong ki khna da pio ek tuk opportunity, grab the opportunity, don't let go of it. Ngashi ai kata paman sim khna ong ba da pidan ke da pio la ban ke ru wa jo om phim nang te at least try namar phim la kan tip yo phikami ka sap jong phi nang to na en David ban try te ha po classroom ko mangi ki noi kangi ai be kata mo theory crunchy ju ite action te ngayo ni kala te ngayo amat be action ki khna ong pet imis ru ila try at least like dangam now do I give my best na try te kata ken ka long stunat ken
kadai te bun sin hi abangi phai sha ki khna school ni ju ong ki khna school kani ka we kantin but you can be whatever you want if you put your heart and your soul into it Handai kalong ka ba bhai kini ki kena ba kin nget ba kin ko ngu ya kita ki kentin ki ba mi na ka shuntor jongi namar ba QE ba ngiru gimle de ga jingem jongi handai habangi is bat lana ru ba I le bat I penon kam ya kata ka sap ka ba idon ni sngotanat shibun tes bat lana to batai khindia chpang ni ka karakter jong phi ka sara hakani ka film kani ka karakter jong phi kalong ka ba kumno bat hakanu ka rukom ba kani ka karakter jong phi ka long ka ba compare na ki way pat ki puron ki ba piju te menta ngin poi pat sha ida te ida ru ide I no hikai music dai ida te kata ka jing hikai music jong phi ba ka jing rung jong phi sha ka film industry kalong ka ba kumno kata ka lentia but phila ru ba phin benrap khandiat nama phi ru ka ni ka film phi ap kum ka nong bai pisa dai ka ba khamhe bani sara te phila ban batai shushu ba balai don kam kita ki nong bei pisa ki ba kham he na lor ki bala don lupa kita ki nong bei pisa
ini ti komga character ja ti yo yarap kin ki bring yo invest more kin kin yo sang ka business junkie ti
kata ka jingrung jong phi pade shagani ka film industry kalong ka bakum no katu ka dang day ka first time ne
hoi ka ka first time on film industry ti kala pair kenya na mga music background la totally pair kin
Hemanandh katra you will be the right person
Yes, please.
who is going to tell us it's like in the movie we can see that the importance of that pattern right that you have for the cuisine so can you share a little bit with us about that?
Yes, exactly. See, as an entrepreneur, my first business was a food business when I started after my college, and I failed in that business because a lot of legal issues, and I personally failed due to some government issues. I don't want to discuss that. But in this movie, we just focused on the patent. Patent is very important for any recipe which we are going to produce. Nowadays, everybody is eating a pizza and everything. Like we are having a wide culture all over India. Everybody is having a different food style. If you go around like every 20 kilometers, the food style and the habits and the languages will change. So accordingly, the recipes and the taste will change. So everybody would like to taste in a different style. So every brand is having a recipe. So that recipe is very important and patent is very important. In this movie, what we are going to project is as a South Indian guy who is reaching and he is well educated, but he doesn't know what is in my patent. Sometimes classroom studies won't help. So MBA is not going to be a big businessman. It is a contradictory, it's a contradictory subject. But when I worked in this industry, not only in this industry, in the business circle in Delhi NCR, over the period of time, I work with many business people. They have nothing to do with the MBA, Everything is practical experience. It's a human psychology, human behavior, how we can adapt and how we can try to convince the people. So this is all about the business. The people will watch the movie. The one bank manager is committing us that on the basis of patent you will get loans. That's not totally true. If it's it so, everybody will make their own recipe, own patent, and they will go and simply give it to that. Their collateral is very important, right? In every bank, it's a general thing. Wherever we go, like importance of education is to come out of the darkness. It's not going back to the darkness. Educated people are always going back to the darkness nowadays.
So Hemanandh, I'll just do this. I'll just explain to our viewers and Khasi a little bit. The labang ye crunch pangani ka patan kat kum gajing batay jong Hemanandh kalong kum ye ba shubu kum nidan ki kita ki jingbam ki ba kam kerpang ki ba nishat hieng ki ba ngim kwa ba manu kin penbut lani kin pertu but ya kata ka rukom shat jongi bat ni kwa ba ngin ri kendong ya kata ka rukom shat ke jongi ti habang ikwa bangin ri kendong kum ta ngi haban patan kan lani ngi haban let ban register ya kini ka recipe jongi lani kita ki muslim musla ki bani arab tu tingin register ya kani bat kani ka rukom shat ke jongi kan debit tang ka jongi ti hakani ka rukom ba kani ka film ru ka hikai ru ya kini ki entrepreneurs ki Nongsteng kam lajong hakari ka jongi lani akani ka jalla ka jongi ba kumno ngidei banlong kita ki Nongsteng kam ki ba shalak bat ki ba start bat ki ba shampang ladangan shu anuk sai pi ko ai ladang ipet ko mi akani ka KFC ti kani KFC gari ka company nang thina Kentucky sha USA ti kumno shadu shaniru kadang dani kata ka KFC kadai nama ba kitu ki recipe jomki kila patan but she rugi bakwa ben chat kum kitu ki jat do naki eke ki bashat maki kin hap bandayo ya ka license naki but ha kata karukom kin sawan kiniki nong bay bisa kum i Sarah but kum i Shirley kibala shim ya ka bentah kan ka film but kita ki nong bay bisa kin sa bay bisa kum no ban penhe ban penyiar ya kan ka business tingin poi pat sya ka way ka bentah kendiat bahwa Hemanandh tell us a little bit about the difference that you can see in the South Indian film industry and in the Khasi film industry that we have here. Like, how is it like in one way, how is it related and how is it disconnected?
South Indian film industry is like they are having a, first of all, huge money. That's the basic thing for anything to start in life, right? And here in Khasi, the money is very less, and at the same time, the South Indian industry is full of technocrats. They are having a good technology. They have been working since ages, and they have lot of sponsors. They have lot of industrialists coming forward and push forward the people, whether they are freshers, whether they are experienced people, and they are in most of the times South Indian films work on the star values. Most of the good movies used to come. And that's unnotified by the people because of the promotion, because the promotion requires money. So in such a way, the South India is also having some kind of pros and cons. And the most important thing in the South Indian industry, being from South India, it's not like I'm just bragging us. Okay, it's very, very natural thing. I worked in all the parts of India. The only thing is the discipline, right? Time commitment. That is lacking in all the industries. If you go to South, you'll see if 6 a.m. the shot is there, 4 a.m. onwards the makeup would start, and everybody will be ready at 6 a.m. sharp. So that is the thing. That kind of, you can say, even the person doesn't know the art. If he is disciplined, he will learn over the period of time. So that is little bit somehow lacking everywhere. So if they will manage to come up with those things, so that will be quite. When it comes to Khasi, the beautiful thing is that every independent filmmakers are working. They are not having any support, not from any side. Again, the sad part is that no bank is coming forward to give a loan to you. Especially for filmmakers on the entertainment industry. That is the biggest disadvantages in our country. And even for the artists also, they won't get any loans. They have to fund from their own. That itself a great task. There the struggle starts. And lot of stories needs to be told, like when you go to some part of villages, for example, Kwangtang and many other villages, there are a lot of traditions are getting extinct nowadays. So this needs to be told for the coming generations through the medium that is cinema. Cinema is the powerful medium, right? Anything you can express. So the reflection of the society, what we are going to project, the independent filmmakers, they are always getting struggle. From that struggle also, if you are having passion, you can come forward. I have seen many filmmakers, I don't know the name of the filmmakers here, they are quite working very well. Though the standards, there are two kinds of standards. One is content standard and another is the technical standard. The technical standards, there is endless. You know, you can put enough money, you can put 100 crores also, that is not enough in cinema industry nowadays. I've seen many filmmakers are struggling here because the exhibition cost is very high. So the exhibition cost, everybody has to, and the second thing is the timing of the movie. So when we are going to release that movie, how about the audience reaction? Because the COVID came, many people, many filmmakers suffered here, especially independent filmmakers like us. We suffered a lot. The biggest difference, this is a difference. The biggest, I could say, the one advantage factor is in South, people are more oriented towards arts. Here the people are more oriented towards arts. Every house is filled with music, packed with music, you know. They born with music and they are just started the day with music, and some praying also, they are praying in a very particular sur. You could say in sur in Hindi. So both pakka. That I like very well. Even a small kid also singing, she's playing a piano. I got fear. Oh, she's playing better than me. How can I become a composer? No. I when I landed in Meghalaya, you know, after seeing the Khasi songs, after once I heard, I thought I have to learn a lot of music. I didn't learn not even 1% of the music. If God allows me to stay in this state, I could rather go and learn music. on everyday basis. I had a lot of things learned from the Khasi filmmakers. And I see many filmmakers, their angle, they are adapting the Hollywood style. Right? Though their budget are very small, the camera is very small, but the quality of the content and how they are the projecting is very, very good. Only thing is the finance needs to be provided to the filmmakers, those who are independent, not a corporate level, independent level, all over India.
Yeah.
In a way, I like that Khasi. Before starting the Khasi movie, I have seen many movies, and I like the content. I didn't go to the quality. Like quality, we can improvise. When money comes, quality automatically goes up. Yeah. And the biggest part is like every fresh artist, they are just trying their level. Like the independent song makers, songs, they are very up to the mark. Their melody is very catchy. Sometimes I forgot myself, like what we are doing. Right? They are the masters. Right? The only thing is the exposure is not there.
Exposure is not there. That is very true. Te kumbolokran Hemanandh what da ude ubawan nastisha Tamil Nadu usmutu ba kajing pair padang kanika industry kanika jala jongi ba stisha Tamil Nadu kawehi kabenta kalong ba stisha Tamil Nadu kidan kibun kibreu kiban sponsor ka sarkar ka wan shahmat ban bay pisa ban beting ka baru kidan kijing yarap nang ni nang tai handai ladang ikran spang kini kinong sna film kanika jala jongi pada kanika jala jongi kinong sna film kihap ban lut hina la di bar khoi nadu kapai artis hadu kapai hall hadu kapai release ya film bar habangi pelat hagi hall ru teng teng ni haban siu march teng te hadu ba omla ashu ban penmi ya kapai lut bai sab jong ka film te ka penduk men sim hai kinong shna film berkata kamde tang ka jing ut jing ang jong kini kinong shna film na ni ka jela ka jongi de kalong ka ba smutna bat kalong ka bas musiru ba hadu kini ki artis ki bawan nashabar jong kajala kajongiru QE yak ta kajinge jong ki beri wa kani kajala kajongi jong kinong sna film ti hakani ko por ngin poina sasa I ba Anurag biang Anurag ji आप तो बहुत एक्सपीरियंस हो लाइक 40 शॉर्ट फिल्म्स और कुछ ऐड भी किया हुआ है आपका एक्सपीरियंस कैसा है जैसे कि हम लोग का ये फिल्म जो है CAFE दुकानशा यहाँ में सब न्यू आर्टिस्ट है सिवाय हेमानंद के
No, I am also
एक्टिंग में
हाँ see I debut
लेकिन आप ये देखिए
डेब्यू फिल्म
आपको क्या लगा यहाँ पर देखकर फिल्म में आपने देखी होगी कोई नया एक्टर सबको लगा होगा सब एक्सपीरियंस्ड है इतने एक्सपीरियंस इतना अच्छा काम लोगों ने किया है तो ऐसा नहीं है अगर लोग करना चाहें तो कुछ भी कर सकते हैं और किसी भी स्टेज पे कर सकते हैं
तो आपके हिसाब से इन लोगों का एक्टिंग कैसा रहा मतलब ऑन अ प्रोफेशनल बेसिस ऑन अ प्रोफेशनल लाइन इनका एक्टिंग कैसा रहा ये इनका भी डेब्यू है तो सबका डेब्यू है इस फिल्म में सिवाय आपके तो आपको कैसा लगा ये न्यू आर्टिस्ट के साथ काम करते हुए
जैसा मैंने अभी कहा आपको फिल्म देख के लगा होगा इनका डेब्यू नहीं है ये लोग एक्सपीरियंस्ड हैं तो क्या था कि हम पहले दिन सीन तैयार करते थे कुछ वर्कशॉप भी ली गई पहले उसमें तैयारी की कि हमारे क्या क्या सीन्स हैं और कैसे करने हैं तो बड़ी जल्दी अडॉप्ट किया अगर कुछ चीज़ें बताई गई तो बहुत जल्दी अडॉप्ट किया उन्होंने कि हमें क्या करना है तो एक्टिंग सीखना इनके लिए बड़े जल्दी सीख लिया और जैसा सिचुएशन दी गई उसके हिसाब से पहले प्रैक्टिस कर ली वर्कशॉप कर ली तो उसके अकॉर्डिंगली काम किया और आपको कहीं नहीं लगेगा कि कोई एक्टर नया है
आपका सफ़र जर्नी यहाँ में कैसा रहा जैसे कि आप तो नॉर्थ से आया हुआ है वहाँ में काम किया है लाइक बॉलीवुड में काम किया है अभी खासीवुड में आ गया खासीवुड में आ गया सो यहाँ में आपका एक्सपीरियंस खासीवुड में कैसा रहा और ये आपका एक्सपीरियंस यहाँ और वहाँ में कुछ फर्क है कि नहीं अगर कुछ फर्क है तो अच्छा है कि बुरा है
देखिए जैसा है कि यहाँ पर बहुत कम बजट में काम किए गए और वहाँ पर बजट की कोई दिक्कत नहीं होती तो वो तो फ़र्क है ही और यहाँ के लोग बड़े कोऑपरेटिव रहे और हम जब यहाँ पर पुलिस बाज़ार में घूमते थे रोज़ शाम को काम निपटाने के बाद तो कुछ यहाँ पर हमारे फ्रेंड्स भी बने तो हमने देखा कि भाई लोग फ्रेंडली हैं पहले कहते थे भाई ये ट्राइब्स हैं, जल्दी दोस्त नहीं बनती। तो थोड़ा सा मन में डर था कि अगर हम ट्राइब्स के बीच में जाएंगे या बाहर जाएंगे तो क्या होगा, लेकिन ऐसा हुआ नहीं। हम तो घूमने गए, खूब गए और लोगों के साथ घुले मिले। तो यहाँ लोग फ्रेंडली हैं, तो यहाँ पे हमें अडॉप्ट करने में और जल्दी से घुलने मिलने में कोई दिक्कत नहीं हुई। और रहा प्रोफेशनल बात, तो उसमें भी ऐसा कुछ नहीं। हमें पता है 40 शॉर्ट फिल्म भी बनाई है, हर जगह कम बजट की और हाई बजट की दोनों में काम किया है। तो मुझे मालूम है कि जिस तरह का बजट है हमें किस तरह से काम करना है। मुझे बजट से कोई लेना देना नहीं था, जैसा मुझे कहा जाता है। और यहाँ सभी ने ऐसा ही किया, जैसी परिस्थितियाँ थी उसके अनुरूप काम किया और डेडिकेटली किया। तो सबसे बड़ी बात है काम डेडिकेटली करना। कैमरे में जो आ रहा है, पीछे क्या हो रहा है उसको छोड़िए, जो कैमरे में सामने है वही देखा है, पब्लिक वही देखती है। तो सबने मेरे ख्याल से डेडिकेटली काम किया। ऐसा कहीं आपको नहीं लगेगा कि कम बजट की फिल्म है।
तो थैंक यू। जैसे कि आप यस्टरडे कल ये फिल्म खासी में रिलीज हुआ था, तो जब आपने खुद को खासी में बात करते हुए देखा कैसा लगा?
सबसे पहले तो मैंने यही सोचा कि ये आवाज़ मेरे से ठीक सेट हो रही है कि नहीं मुझे नहीं मालूम।
हाँ।
लेकिन जब लोगों की तालियां देखी, लोगों के हंसी देखी और लोगों का देखा, और ये नेगेटिव रोल था मेरा।
हाँ।
इन्होंने सबसे पहले मेरे से ये कहा था भाई नेगेटिव रोल है, कर लोगे, आपकी पर्सनैलिटी और ये रोल में बहुत फर्क है।
हाँ।
तो मैंने कहा भाई मज़ा तो वही काम करने में है कि पर्सनैलिटी कुछ हो और रोल कुछ हो।
हाँ।
क्योंकि हमने तो हमेशा इसी तरह के चैलेंज लिए कि जो मैं नहीं हूँ वो मैं करूँ, तभी हमारी लाइफ हम पूरा करेंगे। कि हमने एक ही लाइफ में सारी लाइफ जी ली, आदमी की लाइफ बार बार नहीं मिलती। तो ये हमारा बचपन से एक सपना रहा था कि मैं कभी कोई रोल करूँ, कभी कोई करूँ। तो मैंने एक एक्सेप्ट कर लिया। इन्होंने कहा कि 4 लैंग्वेज में फिल्म बनेगी, एक ये भी कारण रहा था। हिंदी, तमिल और इसमें खासी में बनी रही है। एक फ्रेंच की भी बात हुई थी, वो बाद में नहीं उसका कुछ हुआ, वो एक अलग चीज़ है। 3 लैंग्वेज में हमने बनाई। तो मैंने कहा पूरा इंडिया इसमें क्या, पूरा विश्व जुड़ रहा है इस फिल्म में, इस बहाने से। तो हमने एंजॉय किया, काफ़ी काम अच्छा किया। तो कोई दिक्कत ऐसी नहीं आई कि कोई बजट कम है तो उसकी वजह से दिक्कत आई हो, ऐसा कुछ नहीं।
थैंक यू। सो kembali la batai dari ba Anurag mentani yang ba kidan ki film ki bai lale ki badai ki ta ki ba kamang tingka kalong ke bahe bat kidan ki film ki ba kamang tingka kalong ke baret bat kat ba idang dan ha ni ha Shillong ha ki por menchuaru la juan bat ila julit kai serum seneng bat dari dang ning kong kidan ki breu ki ba ong bagi ba penting ru ii bagi ong ba oh kini ki badai ne kini ki tribal tikimla ba kinya kin ke kemta kimla ba kinya long perlok dak masuk andai ia turu ba ni ilang ki breu ki ba smutenat ilang ki breu ki ba jai but kalong ka basuk ba menteri kam bat ni namar ba nilang ru kita ki ba treshitong but ikop ba kini ki artis ki balai trelang bakin dang ak hakasin ka baningkong andai ikum ba kilaya te la kanturu ba ya baro bakinyawan pa jaga ni film bat pinsa sakhi da laki jongi khmat kumno kini kila te sifat lana ladang ipo isya kani karakter jongpi te ha kani karakter jongpi film dei tang ka nong baiting ka dei video ka nong penbe te bapin baiting ka bapin la ban yo kata commission pihak ban penbe dei te hadu katno kata ka jing ak jongpi ha kata ka film kalong challenging lani kalong ka ba namar ban ong ba ban shu penbe ni kum to kam dei ka basuk te pila ban share lang ban ni kandiat halor kani ka karakter jongpi bat kumno pila pen kre yala dia ban ak kani karakter
hoi ti ni kong ni lai dan kata ka script reading mo ti lai ngala read ta ka script la an ka way ru kalong mastanat kalong very challenging ka way namar ba ni haban kan ka hindi Tengah keren hi malu malamo hindi tambah hak film beda lor fikran hindi kalau pure hindi te katur kalau challenging ana katur kalau standard bhai ni haban ni kelas ing haban pen krep bhai le te dei tang kata ketin ru saka akru nama mentap hi akru hak keren udah ke hindi te kawai ngala per khan ngong ton ya kumno ta la practice sang ta maroi ngong ni hab nomor mentap ba film portray la ni ba pen I ke character ba long negative la da long ka kham kan yat lamar ba phya ban pen I bhate kata ka bajing long arsap dak karan hadu is very small thing kumta ba fi smile ru phya ban pen I that evil mochi on evil laugh na evil smile ti nang to nga ngala kapol bangadang sedang ke shooting nama bakal di scene ke benikong yang te ki don bangam la mo hang di hang te ngadang long tlun hi te da ka jingarap je i director na ka jingarap jong ki kini ki be trailang ni ki ai men sim ke yang ti ka way ru ni director wi lai men sim ha ti ong ila pen su thu yong pe hab le kum ta ila guide pha te ti nang tu te ki ila pen i ki video ro kum tu yong pe kum kini ti nang tu ke nong sala pen krek ke ni le de ti nga pe dik ki video kum tu ngas tu plan kum ni ti nga hadak ka jing practice hang tu hi te kan sawan gen
te ida pi pat pi pen krek kum no la dia pi ak pi kan ikarul
ni ngati for me kenya ngap shulan tang tu script nama jaw di belim kat in script so ngap shulan tang itu before chaban ak
te kamut ba kalau long natural geng tu kam langsung pi
satu so many shots ke nama hapkan market reactions hapkan market ba ngaliak kan hang tu hapkan market patik
Fishet bay tingkan syawai dapat ya kam ak jong idang tu ikum dei i professional nong bay tingkan tu ba Kundu bagi beliau, siya keran bagi kam, prepare bagi kanika portfolio, but tanggata kalau biang kamu lada kisain, kilangan deh shoot film. So Hemanandh, welcome back to you. So when it comes to this movie, there are a lot of changes that you have to make. There are a lot of adjustments. There are like the role that you are playing. Sometimes it's going in the positive, sometimes it's going in the negative. So how did you prepare yourself for that, and to what extent can people expect this shift in the movie? How often?
When we plan for a script, it's not only like you can say it's a fabricated story, it's a real story. I don't want to take the name of the person particularly. Especially this movie, I don't want to be an actor, first of all. I could say this backstory is like one person who was born in South Indian, was born in Shillong only. I have projected the story for that particular person only. At the end, he left the film industry. I asked his father, he said okay, he is a government servant. He acted as a father character in this movie. His son is supposed to do my role. I have nothing to do in acting, I'm frankly speaking. I am a backstage person, worked in the industry for the last 14 years as a backstage technician. So I don't want to do. But fortunately or unfortunately, all the pressure came to my mind, to my head. And this credit goes to Meshach Nongsteng, Monica, and my mother, and my uncle, one of the producer, Naresh Kumar Sirpaul. So they only has pressurized me, you have to come on screen. So you worked enough, 14 years, so you have to come. So when I go back to your question that how you have to shift whether audience is going to accept or not. Audience is supposed to accept because when the situation, it's all depends upon the circumstances of a person, Though you are positive, though you are going in a very honest way in a business, it won't work sometimes. You have to follow the dishonest way to achieve the honest way, right? Not every businessman is honest in this world, frankly speaking. I don't want to take the names. Everyone knows. The audience knows, right? So in order to achieve your landmark, your vision, you need to be focused and you need to be negative sometimes. This is what I am just going to give it to the audience. Sometimes you are working for some documentation for the business, you won't get. You have to knock 100 doors, then only one door is going to open. Sometimes you need to be very negative and you need to be villain sometimes in your real life also. Many people does. So audience is supposed to accept or not accept, it's up to them. If the same scenario is coming to that particular audience, they will realize, okay, I saw that movie, this guy has done this kind of petty things to achieve that. So for good reasons you have to do. It should not affect anyone, you know. So we have projected it in the film as in such a way, it should not affect the particular character, right? So she has to be safe.
But it should project the way it is supposed to be projected, right?
Yes, exactly.
So apart from that, apart from acting as this positive, negative character, can you also tell us a little bit about how in business we have to also be mindful about signing anything? Because we here in Meghalaya, we do not practice so much about these documentation. We do not practice these what do you call these all those things that that we
yes,
see in the
yes,
movie.
yes.
I do not want to
Yes,
tell
yes,
the
yes,
audience so
yes,
much.
yes, yes.
So how did that actually happen in real life, where that person was
Yeah, it's in real life. I'm telling you, real life. Whenever I am going to any state, if I want to meet you, for some reasons, we had a talk, like, okay, we want to do some business. I always go and purchase 100 rupees stamper, then only I'll reach to your place. If anything, we are just meeting. So we could say in corporate, minutes of meeting. So I could record that minutes of meeting on paper. Why? Because somehow I am from different state, right? So I have to do my business, do my work, profession everywhere in other parts of India. It's very difficult to gauge a person. Today he will be a friend. Tomorrow he will be an enemy for some petty reasons. Right? It has happened in my life in many times. So we will need to be very careful. But here the good part is like, whenever I came with like legal documentation, I did my legal documentation proper with everyone for your kind information, right? It's not like I'm not trusting you. Yeah, it's a different thing, right? We need to go for the OTT platforms. We need to go for somewhere else. This is going to play a vital role. Though we are friends, even my uncle, my blood relation also, we used to sign the agreement between us. So this is our practice. So this is very important for any business to run, but it's not happening in Meghalaya. Everything is word to mouth.
Yeah.
Right? It's there. But I don't know, sometimes it may affect you also. So when it comes to financials, one needs to be careful. Right? So this is mandatory, I think so. As far as India is concerned, 21st century, it is very important to do the documentation. Even then, if you do documentation, somebody is going to cheat you. That's a different thing. Right? So at least you need to be careful. You need to be defensive.
Secure, right?
Yeah,
a little
defensive.
secure. Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. Lingba kani ka jing yakran ka balingkot ni lala bangin poin sa kabakot jong kani ka interview. Namarngim la bangin batay tan shibun shipang ka movie hindray ngi kwa ban batay kandiat iki padba nong ped bahaba pipet yang kani ka film. Kandai ka film ka ba compare. Kandai ka film ka balong syahmat iki jingmut jing perkhat jungi. Lani gila bandong ba ahead of time. Kani ka film let's see ha kani ka jela jungi kala banja hadin posnam ya kai ka ba kilaat menta Hendrai kani ka film kalong baji kai ka bakongsan ba nabenta kini ki khana samla ha kani ka juk ka bamenta ha kani ka jela ka jungi namar kilas dang bun ki batrai ki kam na jom te kumbala ong do Hemanandh mentan bahaba pitrai kanu ka kam badno pi engage ladi ba ka business hangno what small be ba pindon yang kata legal documentation lani pindon yang kata agreement aba pidaya sign ba pidaya don yang kata tham impression group namar menta kajuk ka menta ngi iba kibriu kila bandai perlop menta kasni la syai kila bandai kinong syun ki jongpi menta ki daw ki baria tingi don kam bangin ya daya la dia bangin don kam ru bangin long kita ki ba adkar habangi ya chahmat pat kajing emjongi kamtam akaliang kapisa pilan bat ka business. So with that, I think we have come to the end of the interview because we do not want to reveal too much to the public about what the film is all about. But we have to just at least tell the audience that what kind of a film it is, what they can expect from the film. So from the crew, do you have anything to say to the audience about supporting you guys and then supporting the film and all? Can we have it from you, Hemanandh, first?
Yes. Vanakkam to all the Tamil audience, those who are staying in Shillong. எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம் சொல்லிக்கிறேன். நான் ஒரு சவுத் இந்தியன் தமிழ்லேருந்து வந்து இங்கே வந்து டெபியூ பண்ணியிருக்கிறேன். இது என்னுடைய முதல் மூவி. உங்களுடைய சப்போர்ட் எங்களுக்கு வேணும். I came along with South India and then I collaborated with the Khasi tradition and we have done the debut. My debut is here only without expectations. I got everything, like debut in music, debut in music composer, full-fledged, and debut as an actor, debut as a producer. So I should not forget this opportunity in my life. So I expect all those who are staying from South India, they should come and support. And of course, the people who are in local Khasi people, they supported me for the last 18 months, over the process of this movie. And I hope they will support and come and watch the movie on theaters, and they will support us and they will encourage us. Whatever the mistakes we have done, you just forgive us. You just give me another opportunity to work for the Khasi tradition in the coming days ahead.
Yeah, thank you so much, Hemanandh. Anurag ji, आप कुछ कहने चाहोगे?
बस अपील यही है हमारी कि आप लोग ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा आएँ, हमारी फिल्म देखें, अप्रिशिएट करें सब हमें और पुराने लोगों को, और अगर जितने आप पिक्चर देखेंगे हमारा उत्साह बढ़ेगा कि हम और बनाएं, जैसा कि अभी हेमानंद जी ने कहा, और हम लोग का पूरा इरादा है कि यहाँ से जो रेवेन्यू निकलेगी उसको प्लस कुछ ऐड करके हम और अच्छी टेक्नोलॉजी से और अच्छी चीज़ें और अच्छी पिक्चर आपको दे सकें. तो अगर आपका सपोर्ट मिलता रहा, ऐसे ही मिलता रहा जैसे इस समय मिला है, हमें खूब प्यार मिल रहा है आपका, और ये बना रहे, यही गुजारिश है. खूब बुलाई.
धन्यवाद. Svetlana?
Nakalian jang haru makerpat ki pai ba bikin one pet. Ngata tharai de ki pet ba ke ni kin ok so serious ada ita film ba ngakot pentip ke pet ba de ki one pet guarantee ba fin so tenat ba kan dan ki sin so fin sam de ki ba fin de ki ne ba ka serious be kin ta ka business be lo ki dan ki sin ba fin yo ban de ki ru ba fin so tenat ni ru one pet kin film tinggal kerpat yang ke pet ba kin so ba ban one ba kesan yang ni bangin ba fin yo one pet kin film leshi bon.
Ida?
Naroon ako pa ki paiba, making support lang, and you want to pay the movie.
Ta, kublish pun. But ka kadwai ka jingkarpat na nga kalong ba tu nginyawan banginya pet banginya kersan ya kanika movie kabadan ru kabenta kabakraw bat ka jinghikai kabakraw na mentajong ni baro tu nginya support ru ya kini ki artis ki barang mi thmai ki artis ki ba persyang ban prat lenti om tangiladi dai ban prat lenti ru ya ki wei ki bamyo lat bakin rong syakanika film industry but lingba ka jingdon lengkat jong Hemanandh jong iba Anurag ki bawan na gini ki film industry ki ba khamhe but ki ba khamyar banyakanika film industry jong ini yo mensim shibun bangin ya chakmat but ngindang ye penyar ya kanika film industry jong ni nang ye penyar de kini ki artis jong ni but knang ba ka pertheru kan la banyui but kan tip bangi ki khasi ngidon but ngi ki khasi ru ngidon ka benta ka bakraw na benta jong kari baka perthehi baro kawai knang bakin yo bakin tip bangi day ki but hadu katno ngilong ki bakan sai sisin kublai sia jarmu ngadi Mayborn Lyngdoh ngin saya syam hati tarifi ublen kerkuipi